Midlothian High School students, this is your principal, Sean Abel, with a quick message for you student drivers out there. First of all, I want to explain why I'm wearing all my pink attire today. It's our last day of October, our Spirit Fun Friday, Pink Out Day. Got to represent. I hope you all continue to participate in our Spirit Fun Fridays. Now, why you're here today and why you're watching this video. I'm here to help each and every one of you learn how to enter and exit our student parking lot safely. So if you're not a student driver this year, you can stop watching because you're on the wrong video. But this message is for each and every one of our student drivers. So come on, follow along and learn how to enter and exit the student parking lot here at Midlothian High School.
Greetings, students. As you can see by looking at this map, it's not done with the highest artistic ability. However, I think it helps explain what we are trying to accomplish. In an effort to dismiss upwards of 30 buses, which is represented by the orange line, we have to have a system in place where we can halt traffic and allow our buses to exit, following the orange line all the way to Charter Colony, and then resume exiting our student drivers safely. In an effort to make this happen, during our COVID-19 protocols, we are going to allow student drivers to be dismissed at 2:45 p.m. by odd-numbered classes or even-numbered classes, and then shortly thereafter, around 2:50 p.m., the other classes will be dismissed as student drivers. What will happen is you want to park with a plan in mind. If you need to make a left out onto Charter Colony Parkway, you want to park to the left of the map, where you see all the three blue arrows pointing down toward the school and then one blue arrow pointing up. What that means is that you'll park somewhere over there and you will head down toward the school if you're in one of the first three rows closest to Charter Colony Parkway, go to the right, heading toward the fields, but then immediately cut up down the middle and you will exit out to make a left on Charter Colony Parkway. If you plan on making a right onto Charter Colony Parkway, you want to get here early enough and try to take a parking space to the right closest to the football field and the other field behind the school. That way you can head down toward the school as you're exiting and then loop up down the middle row where you see a yellow arrow heading out toward the football field, and you'll continue to follow that pattern and you will exit onto Charter Colony hanging a right. We do not allow students to switch lanes. If there are not enough spaces for you to park to the right of the parking lot and you need to park to the left, we just ask you to please exit left out of Charter Colony Parkway and then go around, whether you take Old 100 or 288, but find your way and make your way around to get to your location. It shouldn't be that far out of your way at all. We do have Mr. Mason, our school security guard, who does go out onto Charter Colony Parkway now, and he does stop traffic for our students to exit quickly. But he will also stop us from exiting and allow traffic to flow, as we really don't have the right to stop everyone to getting to their destinations at that time. We're going to share a few videos that hopefully provide examples of how students should exit the parking lot. We only had a couple student drivers who came up to help us with this video, but I think it'll help add some clarity. Again, I apologize if this map is a little confusing. Just know this: we only exit out of the parking lot down two rows. The yellow arrow pointing up toward the field and the blue arrow pointing up toward the football field. Blue arrow, you're taking a left on a Charter Colony. Yellow arrow, you're taking a right on a Charter Colony. All other rows must exit toward the school, one-way traffic, we loop and then head up down the middle. It actually is a really simple system. It just might be a little confusing on the first few days. Here's the good news. We will not have nearly as many students as we normally would with the COVID-19 protocols in place of only having half the student body here on Monday, Tuesday, and the other half here on Thursday, Friday. And additionally, we'll have some students who remain virtual the entire time. So we will have less students driving, but you still need to drive safe, and we'll get you out of here as quickly and safely as possible. Thank you, and enjoy our videos demonstrating how to exit the parking lot safely.
So as you enter the parking lot in the morning, make sure you arrive with plenty of time, pull up like the students are in the video here, find a parking space as close as you would like to. Some students try to find a parking space that will allow them the opportunity to exit the parking lot as quickly as possible, and we'll explain in a little bit how that could actually work as well. So we're going to turn around, watch the students pulling up, finding their spot. All right, students, we're gonna show you an example here of 3 students who are gonna exit the parking lot. You gotta imagine that the parking lot is full. We only allow students to exit out 2 ways out of this parking lot, and it's through the middle 2 rows. We're showing you 1 row right now. The row we're showing you is closest to the field, and anyone exiting will have to turn right out down Charter County Parkway. So at this time, watch how all these cars will exit at once. So see this gentleman to the left, he's gonna exit. He has to go toward the school and loop around because everyone on that side of the school has to loop around. We all go single file. He's gonna come around up here, and you can see he's exiting, and the other students have to wait until that line has an opening. And you can see now Madison saw the line, there's an opening, she can jump out. Notice the student to the right, she cannot do a pull through because it's a solid white line, and that one way will go left on Charter County. She wants to go right. So unfortunately, she's stuck backing up into the traffic that more likely will be forming a long line to exit. So she had to back out, but everyone's able to exit. And because we're doing a single file line, we actually get out of here really, really fast. This row here again will turn right on Charter County. Now we're gonna show you what it'll be like to exit, and everyone's gonna go left on Charter County. All right, here we go now. We're gonna show you an exit where you're exiting the parking lot, but you're gonna turn left on Charter County. So these students know they have to turn left, so they park on the side of the parking lot that is closest to Charter County. Now Jennifer's gonna get ready to go, and we're gonna show you how she has to loop toward the school and then loop around and exit out the next row over from the previous one in the video prior. So Jennifer's gonna take off now. See how Jennifer off to the right here has to go down toward the school. Everybody has to go that way, and they have to quick loop, so we're all going in the same direction. She'll loop around. We'll have cones there, so you can't go any further. Jennifer will come up, and see how Madison in the black car is stuck waiting for her? Because there's a line. She, unfortunately, when she showed up to school, Madison pulled straight in, and now she has to back out to exit out the parking lot down this road because we do not want pull-throughs in the parking lot. Solid white lines, no go. And there goes Madison, she heads out. Both of them have to turn left on Charter County as they exit the parking lot safely. We're gonna simulate one more time. Students are exiting. There's Jennifer on the one-way. The next car sees an opening. Madison is pulling out. She's going the one way. And see, look at Miss Murphy. She's starting to try and do a pull through, and she's messing up our system. While everyone else is doing the right thing, she almost had a head-on collision going the wrong way. Good job, Jennifer. Good job, Madison. And back up, Miss Murphy. No pull-throughs in the parking lot, unfortunately. Now she can safely back up and exit in our one-way pattern. Please keep in mind, everyone, say goodbye to Miss Murphy, even though she broke the rule there. Please remember, the parking lot will be full, and it won't be quite as easy as this, so we need to work together to exit safely and efficiently. All right, last thing we're gonna show you is 2 cars at the same time. You can see they had to park on opposite sides of the parking lot. So as you're gonna see 2 cars enter into the camera view. There's Jennifer on the right, Madison on the left. You can see Madison has to now turn right, and Jennifer had to turn left, and they're both gonna exit, and Jennifer in the silver SUV is gonna have to exit left out of the parking lot, and Madison is gonna have to exit right out of the parking lot. And that is how it's done. Just picture doing it now with about 450 cars in the parking lot one day. All right, Midlo, that concludes our safe driving video for our student parking lot. I hope those tips were helpful, and just a couple more as we exit. Please remember, each and every day, whether you're entering the parking lot or you're exiting, please drive slowly and safely. This parking lot actually holds water a little longer than it probably should on rainy days, and if that temperature gets down to 32 or lower, you know what happens, chemist. Ice forms. Please be very, very careful. Drive slowly. Be courteous of one another. Don't be in a huge hurry. Follow our rules. Don't do those pull-throughs. Wait for others to pass through before you back out. And last but not least, not the most important, but to the officers it means a lot. Please remember, some of the spots will be painted, and that is a little perk we allow of our class officers. They get to park in their painted parking spots, so please respect the class officer's opportunity to have those reserved parking spaces. Otherwise, parking spaces are not reserved. It's first come, first serve. Anyone can park anywhere, and start to figure out what is the best place you can park so you can exit quickly, but more importantly, safely. Thank you again for paying attention to our student driving video, and be safe, and I'll see you soon. And as always, go Midlo!